The Knicks against the Hawks. This is going to be like kind of a really interesting series because I honestly can see it going both ways, like for real, like because this is going to be an interesting matchup. But I wanted to get you guys' perspective first.
They match up well against each other, these two teams. You got Dyson Daniels, who has taken a step back this year in terms of actual stats, like his counting stats. But when you watch the
Yeah.
film, he's still hiking up those shorts and getting in his stance. He's still really playing really good defense, especially
Mhm.
on um, main ball handlers. Um, and then I think that the main matchup woe is going to be, is Cat going to cook a Kongwu?
I've
You
been
know,
thinking that same thing. I mean, he's the X factor, bro. He's
he
the
really
X
is.
factor for sure.
He really is. And if Bridges and Anunoby can kind of run dual defense where they're both kind of watching Johnson, I think that'll be great because that dude's not only looking to score, he's looking to, assist too. He's a great playmaker. So I think shutting down the creation that Johnson brings, and then also um, making sure that Jalen Green is, or not Jalen Green, what am I talking about? Jalen Brunson is hitting his shots,
Mhm.
and Cat is hitting his shots. I think if all of those happen, then the Knicks will come out the victor. But it's going to be hard. It's going to, in my opinion, again, 7 game series.
Yeah, yeah. I think this is up there with Nuggets Wolves in my opinion. I had the Knicks in six, but I think it's gonna be an ugly six, bro. In this series, I feel like Nickeil Alexander Walker. I think he's a two-way player, so I think he's gonna give Jalen Brunson some problems. Dyson Daniels, I think is also gonna give Jalen Brunson some problems. So I think it's gonna really fall down to if, like you said, if Cat can really like produce. But I think Cat can. I've seen it before in the past. I know this year isn't his best year with the Knicks. He's averaging like I forget, I wrote it down. He's averaging
That's like
20.1 points per
20
game,
years.
11.9 rebounds, and he's averaging almost like 500 from the field. But I think in the playoffs, we've seen against the Nuggets, we've seen against Indiana last year, like Cat can really turn up to another dial if he's forced to. So I think that's gonna really prevail ultimately, but I think it's gonna be a really ugly 6 games. Cole, what do you think, bro?
Yeah, I got the Knicks too. I think I'll be different. I'll go 5 games. I think like when you look at like rebounding and like turnover like differential, the Knicks are actually like the best possession team in the NBA. And the
Mm.
Hawks, they with this iteration of their roster don't have very much playoff experience. Like they just got rid of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Trey
that makes
Young, who
sense.
when
Yeah.
they made the deep playoff run, like was the leader and the engine of the team.